I started in my freshman year, so I didn't have any training. I was coming from just being a novice. So to hear that is definitely in relation to us even meeting, doing Beauty in Motion, and Dwight choreographed it for us for Beauty in Motion. Whereas when the moment that we touched, I understood her. The moment I understood, okay, and what I mean by understanding is that I was able to listen without trying to direct her and put her on her leg. She was like, no, I do this, and that's important. Like we were working on the improvisational things, like you working with your partner. So important to just listen to your partner and not engage them too much, but allow them to be. And so that's what she allowed me to do as a partner for her, is allowed me to be, and she actually is that way with me in particular. The creation process was a little long-winded. The creation process, getting to it, was actually quite fast. We worked really fast. Dwight tends to work very fast anyways, as the choreography comes to him quite quickly. But it was very fast. We got it, but we worked on it. But we tried to find our synergy. The synergy of what are we actually trying to say with Beauty in Motion. There's so many different aspects to that. Whether it's a partnership, it's a love relationship, what is that? It's a friendship, where are we going? But we never really had a conversation about it. We found each other on stage within the movement.
Body language, yeah. We have a body language.
For sure. Body language is everything. That's what I was saying to you guys, is that body language is to always stay open to it, because every partner that you'll engage is super different. So you have to just allow yourself to be susceptible to the moment and to the energy that is coming to you. It's a really beautiful thing. So we are even talking about doing what we're going to do next. That's because we die to dance together. We have a great connection on stage. It's something that it's not every day, so it's something that we look forward to.
We have a large building that have plenty of space. So if you ever want to make anything.
Say, it's not the way that's to be on the lucky, but I can say I'm really lucky because maybe I will be ready for this one. You try to find in your personal life to be married. You try to find your behalf. That's really important in professional way to have your behalf, and kind of husband in professional way. That's your partner. And I was really extremely lucky that I have a Desmond, that I have Marcelo Mons, that I have Malakov. They're not only amazing dancing, they're unique person, unique body, unique physicality. And that's important, that's what we told about the language. You need to be really dedicate your body, that you can have body language. Because it's not only you wanna, it's coming. No, it's really have background that you need hard worker before, and that's you have an organic body language, and you have answer from your partner, and you feel your partner. It's amazing when it starts to feel it. Yeah.
Anna, how did you have the courage to? You're sort of a brand, both of you have your own brand and are very unique. How did you have the courage to find and break out of what we consider typical? What gave you the courage?
Sorry, I have like you.
Right.
First of all, of course, sometimes when I see me, I'm not really fun to see my video, of course, but sometimes when I see, I feel, oh, it's not possible to do this. Or I see some person, or I see some choreographer, I feel, no, it's not possible to do this. I can't do this. But you go in and you do it. I don't know what it's coming from. You take a risk, you believe, and you expiring of your partner or choreographer. and you really kind of going through the fear what you're doing, yeah.
What, the courage? I kind of knew it. Oh, well, here's the thing, the thing is...
I asked him, did you rebrand it? You sort of brand yourself.
Well, no, well, here's the thing, is I also had those mentors in front of me, like Alvin Ailey, who chose me to come into Ailey Company when I was turning 18. And he was my mentor, and he said, one of the first things he said to me was that everybody was older than me. Everybody was late 20s, early 30s, into their 40s, and he said, so what are you bringing to this? And I was like, jetés? Like, I just want to dance. But he said, no, we have to understand who you are the moment you come on the stage. The moment, not stepping, but stepping. The moment that you approach the stage, we have to know something about you, that we're engaged with you. And I thought, oh, that's very profound, because he said to me, think of this. When you saw Gorya, what did you see? What did you see that made you be so inspired? And I said, oh my God, I didn't know anything about ballet. All I knew, I saw his face, and I loved the sculpture. I loved art and stuff like that, but I loved the sculpture of his face, and I loved his neck. Like, I loved the back. And he said, well, all of those things are things he made you look at. And I was like, oh, right. So he said that was his brand. And his brand, it was about beauty. He loved beauty. And I did have an opportunity to meet Gorya when I was dancing at Paris Opera, guesting with the Ailey Company at that time. And he pulled me backstage, had me come backstage to meet him. And I was like, and he was like, are you okay? And he didn't understand why I was super duper just beside myself, because he had asked me, first of all, he called for me, his assistant came and got me. I was in the dressing room, and got me and said, oh, please tell Desmond to come to see me, because at that time he was very sick and he was in a wheelchair. And he said, I approached him and I said, oh my God, thank you so much for coming to the show. And he said, oh, no. You're incroyable, formidable, all these things. And I was like, oh my, what? I couldn't even believe he was saying, first of all, that he was even saying anything to me, first of all. But the fact that he saw something in my dancing that he was inspired by, I thought that was pretty profound. And then when I told him the story, because he asked me, how did you begin to dance? And I said, you. And he was like, oh, well. And he said, well, that's the way we do it. I pass it on, I inspire someone. It's a paying forward. But he said to me as well, don't forget this moment, and don't forget who you are. Because my picture was all over Paris and things like that, and I was like, oh my God, this is fantastic. But he was like, don't let it go here, let it go here, inside your heart, your soul, and your spirit. Because it's not about me, Desmond, it's about the spirit in which I was given to give this dancing to people. Because I do feel like that, I feel like I'm a vessel, I feel like there's information. And the work that we talked about before was, maybe it was that. It was, I knew from an early age, if I got the information, I knew I could say something, and I wanted to say it. And it was through that dance, the vehicle was that.
Both of you, when I see both of you dance independently, it's very, the intention is so clear, and it's very much from the heart. It's like no other. And just so you know, you've inspired generations, and there 33 of them here are sitting probably dying to ask questions. And you continue to inspire all of us, and I really thank you for being so generous with your spirit and your talent. I mean, how lucky are we to listen to this? Paulo, I'm sure you have a question. You look very red-faced over there.
I have like 1,000 1,000 questions, but I don't even know where to start. It's just like, it's an honor to work with you and to also just meet you, because I've seen videos of you both like all over the place, and like it's always been my dream to be like a big dancer, and I love ballet, and just like the fact that you're here right now is like really big. So just thank you for coming.
That's Paula, by the way. Do you have a question for Diana?
I have like a lot, but just like who influenced you most, and also what was your like favorite role to dance? Like what's really meaningful to you, like ballet wise?
Who inspired me? Because when you start, I'm not like girl who to be a ballerina like typical, to put tutu and go to stage. I'm not dreaming. I just give some challenge myself to be the best every day. What can you be, on that moment, and step by step. And I'm not dreaming to be ballerina of Mariinsky. I'm not dreaming to be star of the world. I'm not dreaming to dance with Desmond, because I feel it. I waste my time to dreaming. I need to do it. I need to do it, and not on the future. I need to do it now, and it will be rock in the future. That's, of course, I saw many talented dancers like Vishneva, Alessandro Ferri, Makarova. Of course, it's inspiring me, but I don't want to copy. I want to find my way, how I be on a stage, how I be on Juliet or on a new style. And what my teacher coaching me, not everyone coaching like that. Of course, you have rules on a professional way, but more important, what it's meaning your movement, what it's meaning your step, what it's meaning your turn neck or head, how you looking, how you feel it, your expression through the movement, and it's coming on it's full of experience. You can right away, and now when you already master, you can catch when we call stop dancing. And you're still moving and dancing and acting.